Good morning, West High. Happy Monday to all of you. This is Mr. Gross. I hope you had an absolutely wonderful weekend. And there's a few things we want to talk about on today's Monday message. The first is just going to be a reiteration of what I talked about on Friday during first hour during my PA announcement. I know a lot of you weren't here for that or were able to listen to that, but I just want to go over some things that are very, very important as we finish out our year. We still have to follow strict social distancing guidelines and masking requirements in our building. This is for your safety. This is for your teacher's safety. This is for family members of your safety. We're all in this together, so we have to make sure that we are adhering to the guidelines that have been put forth by the health experts. So, regarding the wearing of masks, you have to have your mask on all of the time unless you are at lunch in the act of eating. That's the only time when you should not have your mask on. But more importantly, if a teacher or any other adult in the building asks you to put your mask on or asks you to wear your mask properly, you just need to do it, right? This is not a time to give teachers grief or beef. Just do it. So if you're walking around the hallways like this and someone says, hey, mask up, just say, my bad, and move on. But when you fight it or get defiant, that's when issues arise. So please just be kind, just be respectful, and just respond and comply to a reasonable request such as that. A couple other reminders is that, remember, we have no open hours right now. So if you don't have a class first period, don't come to school until second period. If you do come to school first period and you don't have a class, you've got to go to study hall. You can't just hang out in the commons. If you don't have a class seventh period, then you need to leave the building at the end of AFT. You can't just wander the building during seventh period. Or you can go to study hall. Those are your choices. But you can't just be wandering the building. We need people not to wander throughout the building because we have to have a good indication of where people are in case we need to contact trace should we have a positive COVID case. On that note, lunch is also a closed campus. You may eat your lunch outside. In fact, we encourage you to eat your lunch outside. But you also need to make sure that if you do that, you are picking up after yourself. So if you're going to trash the courtyard or trash outside, we'll stop that. But please eat outside. Please pick up after yourselves. But what you cannot do, you can't run to Starbucks or Java House or Pancheros for lunch during your your lunch hour or open hours. You've got to stay in the building during those times. We really need everyone's compliance on this. So please, please, please be mindful of that. And lastly, we've instructed teachers to limit students being in the hallways. So please make sure you are going to the bathroom or you are getting drinks, whatever you need to get done during passing time. We need people in classes and not wandering through the hallways. So those are some of the things we really, really wanted to talk about. We appreciate that. And I have one more announcement. Wait a minute. Hold on here. What's this I hear? I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky. That kind of sounds like the song that was played at my prom in 1994. Interesting. That can only mean one thing. And yes, West High will be having a junior-senior prom this year on Saturday, May 1st, on Trojan Field. So it's going to be an outdoor event, an outdoor prom on May 1st from 7 to 10. More details are coming, but just some quick things you're going to need to know. Masks will need to be worn at all times. It's going to be a little chillier in the evening, so you're going to make sure that you are thinking about that when you're buying your dress or running your tux or whatever you want to do. And also, you don't even have to buy a dress or wear a tux. That attire for prom is going to be, formal attire will be optional. So we're going to send out more information about this. But juniors and seniors, we wanted you to know that there will be a prom this year. Have a great day, West High. Take care. Go West.